Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, CCX here. Welcome to another brand new LP from the Code Chrono Master himself. Actually, really have stopped calling myself that because who cares? You guys know this game. Well, if you don't, you guys are about to know this game. And let's just say it's another game in the Land series. It's fantastic. It's wacky. It has pretty much your favorite money-hungry, grubbing character himself. But I'll just let the opening play itself. Introducing the sequel to Wario Land 3, Wario Land 4 for the Game Boy Advance. Came out in 2001. Basically, the game that is one of the last handheld Wario Land games before it had been regulated to mini games. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind the mini games all that much, but I kind of more so appreciate the collectathon platforming shenanigans. We're gonna play on normal because, in all honesty, there's like no real difference in between the two difficulties. Hard mode just essentially shortens the time. I'll go into more detail with that later. And that's really it. I want to say that the enemy layout is a bit different, but probably not really. I don't really know. What's the story of Wario Land 4? Well, it's kind of something that they basically did with Wario Land 3. Wario ends up going to some mysterious area, finds some mysterious treasure, and ends up in some random area. This one he finds a pyramid, Wario Land 3, which I'll get into probably later. I really wish that I'm not sure if it's even on the virtual console. It probably isn't. It's probably not. Anyways, to start off with the game, we got our first intro stage, the entry passage. And we got the Hall of Hieroglyphs, which in all honesty it's not really much of hieroglyphics. There's only like a few hieroglyphics there, but who knows? Anyways, the controls for Wario Land is, well, not that button. I love that button. That button is like literally king's. Anyways, pressing the R1 button allows Wario to dash. You can be able to jump and you can be able to ground pound. And that's it. That's it. That's essentially it. And unlike in all the other Wario Land games, Wario Land 4 retains its, what I like to call it, the Wario Land 1 health system. What I mean by that is that you can now die. You don't grow, you don't shrink, so you don't have to really worry too much about that. You will have to go ahead and be forced to, worry about your life count, though. But the life count is actually important to actually getting a gold crown. Your job is to collect these 4 pieces of MacGuffins, that's what I'm going to call them, so you can go ahead and actually progress through the level. Don't collect all 4 pieces of MacGuffins, well, you ain't getting to the boss. Sorry, pal. Looks like you're just going to have to go back because, God damn it, they just can't do it, man. They just can't. Anyways, how did I get into Wario Land 4? Well, I saw it on at a store, and then I decided to buy it. That's essentially it. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal, in all honesty, in terms of a story. It's like, yeah, it's a game, and I decided to buy it. Isn't that kind of like the staple of every game that somebody buys? You just find yourself a good game, and bada boom, you just collect it, and that's it. Anyways, if you hold the B button, you can do a charge throw. Essentially, your goal is to literally do that a lot, in all honesty. Now, you guys are wondering why I keep constantly ground pounding. Well, the ground pounding actually causes certain enemies to change in terms of color. Depending on what color they are, will guarantee better results. If you also have full hearts, though, you will end up having more chances of getting more coins. Your goal to getting a gold crown in the beginning of the stage is almost nearly impossible. The reason why I say it's almost nearly impossible because I still have yet to find like a gimmick a way of getting friggin' everything in this entire stage. Like, I still don't understand it. Because after a while, once that bar that you see underneath our health bar gets maxed out, we'll be able to just start getting coins. The best thing I like about Wario Land is that if you're Wario Land 4 is that if you're ducking, the music goes slow, and if you're speeding down, the music goes fast. That is Keezer. Keezer is important because you need him to actually progress through the stages. That's really it. Nothing really much to really say about Keezer. Kabushki. All right. Now we're still not going to get the gold crown. I can never get the gold crown in the first level for some reason. I can never figure out how you're supposed to even get it. Like, till this day, I can never get the gold crown for this stage. You know, who knows? That might actually change. Now, every level, to be able to actually get the portal back, you need to go ahead and press on this frog. You will always have a certain amount of time. In hard mode, you only have, like, less time. Now, just because the time runs out doesn't really mean that it's game over. It just means that you'll start to lose money, and if you lose all your money, you essentially die. So, yeah, you're warned by that. See, I can never get gold in that. What are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to, like, you know what? I think I know what it is. You're probably not supposed to kill any of the enemies at all. Get that heart, then go back. Be able to basically kill all the enemies so you can refill the gauge, and then you could probably get all the money. That's the only way I know how you can be able to get gold on this first level. But anyways, before we continue, we got ourselves some mini games. We got Wario's Home Run Derby, the Wario Hop, which is my favorite one, and Wario's Roulette. We're not gonna play any of them because I'm just gonna let you guys wait. Now it's time to fight Spoiled Rotten. The first boss that you have to take care of. Very easy, not really that hard in the slightest. But before I end up saying anything, the reason as to why I said this is the last handheld before it becomes games is, well, this guy right here. If you notice, that guy looks very familiar, looking like a very WarioWare type. I mean, we can't buy anything, but we can get a smile. But that's not the only thing. The minigames also have something that actually says Wario, that has Wario Land-esque. We'll go into more detail with that in the next episode. For right now, let's go ahead and actually defeat the first boss of Wario Land 4. Spoiled Rotten. It's a plum. But it's not really that hard. Anyway, Spoiled Rotten will go ahead and summon these really very disposable, easy enemies, and you don't really have to worry so much about them. In fact, you don't even have to worry about them too much. Spoiled Rotten, very easy boss, but after a while, its health bar, once his health bar gets depleted for a certain amount, it'll start to go into rage mode. Now, your goal is to just essentially go over it and not hit his teeth, because apparently, I guess it's gonna try to eat you or something. I don't really know. You always have a time limit. The time limit is not important for the first boss, but it does become important for the 4 stages that you have to deal with. And you guys are probably saying, 4 stages? Gee, that is a very short, that's not really a lot of levels. Well, no, not really. Each 4 stage essentially has 4 or 5 levels. I actually forgot how many numbers it is. We're going to find out right now. But, you know, don't go to this path. Don't go in this direction. If you go to this direction, you're going to have, like, hard levels up the wazoo. But to be fair, though, it doesn't really matter because unlike Wario Land 3, you don't have any power-ups to deal with. So you can go with whichever level stage you want to go to. This is the soundtrack area. We'll be getting a lot of those in this game. There are a lot of them to get. Anyways, let's start with the Emerald Passage. Oh yeah, there are 4. Time to go to Palm Tree Paradise. And this is when you start to realize that the music in Wario Land 4 is just phenomenally great. I actually do like the soundtrack of Wario Land 4. It's a very nice soundtrack to listen to when you're, you know, sleeping. Like, this song here is an actual song with actual lyrics for the most part, but you know, that's neither here or there. You can get I'm gonna say this now, you can get this song in that soundtrack area, But there's another way for you to actually access the song. Because the only way you can be able to get that song is you have to get gold crowns in every stage. So, yeah. You can see that being a little bit of an annoying trait, right? You know? Trust me, it's not fun. In fact, it's very annoying, and I don't like it at all. Anyways, be sure to kill these enemies in red form and not in green. Don't open that chest until you just get all these, so you don't have to really waste much time. Be sure to change these guys from red, because watch, let me show you what happens when you change these guys to purple. You won't really get much. You'll just get 10. Compared to the, what is it? And how much is red? Red is 50, right? Yes, 50. 10 gives you 20. Do the math. And, like, don't even get me started with the red guys. Now, if the red guys are in red, they will charge for you. But be warned, though, when you do shift their colors, they will go ahead and spin their staffs. So you do want to be careful for that. Like, if you do end up getting hit by them, you are going to lose a life, and you don't want that to happen. You want to be sure to try to at least go for perfect runs. And also get those gems, which are, I'm not sure how many they are, but some of them are kind of like hidden in these type of special stages with the very quirky music in it. But yeah, there are also some enemies that don't have the ability of changing colors, but they will automatically always give you 100 as long as you kill them correctly. Okay, I'm actually going to use the controller stick, which is a bit odd. Actually, no, I don't. This guy, I actually don't remember this guy's name. All I know is that he cannot be killed, but he's only used as platforms and occasionally just beaten up. Like, you can just beat him up. Take that, and that, and that, because you're going to be annoying later on in later levels. Ugh. I actually don't even know what they even call those two things. Now, Wario does have two, like, distinctive power. He got a power stomp. Like, after a while, you get to see an after image butt stomp, and also an after image charge attack. Those are the only way to be able to break blue blocks. That's it. That's the only reason for the color. Anyways, switch you, bada boom. Okay, and these are our CDs. We'll be going after all of them in this, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, it is another 100% playthrough, because every LP needs to be 100%, don't you know? Well, not really. It really depends on the game. Boy, it really does depend on the game. Anyways, just like in all Wario Land fashion, well, yeah, all Wario Land 1, not 2, 3, and 4 fashion, there are occasional enemies that will give you power-ups. Well, special condition Warios, I guess, like Fat Wario, Snowball Wario, Ice Wario, you name it. It's all good here. Just kill you. Those transparent gems will actually be seen once you actually start escaping through the level. So we need to grab this. Grab him like this. Throw him over there. Like I said, we will be abusing this guy awfully a lot because, well, he kind of deserves it. You guys will know why soon. Actually, no, you guys would never know why, because there is no reason as to why we just keep throwing that guy. In fact, at certain points, he will be playing a Game Boy Advance. Just not now. For right now, he's just being lazy and sleeping. Give me that. Now, oh, okay, no, never mind. I thought you had to be escaping to go ahead and make that transparent. Oh, well, whatever. I guess I was wrong on that. Booyah. If you are quick, though, you can't hit that guy. You're going to charge up that. And something tells me I'm probably not going to get a gold for this one either. I'm not sure if all the levels have those heart chests. Because at times I can find them, and at times I can't find them. It's very weird. Anyways, let's keep on moving. Now remember, you do need to be sure that you always have Keyser and you always have all four pieces. If you don't have any of those, you are going to be screwed. There are going to be some levels where you are going to be probably getting Keyser first or getting all the four pieces first. Or you'll probably be getting all the four pieces as you're backtracking. Yeah, I know, it's very odd gameplay where you're backtracking to get stuff, but what are you going to do, you know? Anyway, survey says, booyah! Best score, gold. Don't think that will happen in every single level, folks, because I can tell you this now, I'm not good at getting gold. But I will say this, if you do manage to beat the game in hard mode, you do get very hard, which, well, I actually never unlocked very hard, but I'm pretty sure that is actually very hard. Wildflower Fields. Alright, we got enough time to go ahead and do ourselves another doodad level. In all honesty, these levels don't really take that long to finish. See, the reason as to why I'm saying I'm not going to really go out of my way to get all these things is more because of the fact that those flowers, you actually have to wait. You have to wait for them to get into a certain bud. When they are at a certain bud, you can be able to obtain more money from them. That takes forever. I don't have time for that. And also, you know, getting hurt is not really good. After a while, you will start to get to harder levels that starts to do with the things. But until then, Wario Land 4 is not really a hard game. It is a weird game, though, I'll tell you that much. Okay, what's the point of that area? Okie dokie? That was pointless. Alright. Oh, can't go that way. Now we gotta go the other way. Whoa. That's close. Ah, yes. And to be able to jump higher, be sure to press the control stick up. And all honesty, though, the same control still applies for, if, you know, you guys were probably watching my Wario Land 2. So it's not really nothing new that you guys don't know about the controls of this game. So, yeah. You can tell as to why I don't really have to really explain much in this game. Thank God, though. Because if I did, then, well, damn. Anyways, let's head down here. Be careful, though. There are some drill enemies that will be throwing crap all over you. You can't really get rid of them because, well, they'll just keep throwing crap on you. Those stupid little Monty moles. Well, not really Monty moles. I don't know what they even are. All I know is that they're annoying. And they can hit you very easily. I'm not sure if you can pop them out of the ground, though. If you can, then that'd be kind of cool. Right? Oh, you can. Okay, cool. Alright, so yeah, you can pop them out of the ground. Do that. Be sure to do that. You guys are probably saying that, wow, this music sounds very, yeah. And yeah, you'll be right. This music does kind of sound like, well, sounds like garden music. Or whatever garden music actually sounds like. I don't really know what garden music even actually sounds like, to be honest with you. If it sounds like this, then damn. Kind of just sounds like we're in a, kind of sounds Western, now that I think about it. Or probably doesn't. I don't know. Anyways, to be able to solve this, well, first off, you throw them over there, go down here, pick them up, throw them again, go down, and now we're going to be using them as a platform. As I stated before, press up to go ahead and jump higher, and bada boom. There you go. That's how you get your jump. Oh, man. Wario Land 4 is like, you know, when I first played it, I didn't understand what I was playing. Then again, I did dabble in 3. 2 was the only one I owned. 3 I borrowed from somebody, and I liked it 3. And then I realized that the final boss, was by far the most creepiest boss ever because of what really implies of what happens. Like, seriously, that boss creeped me out. I don't care what anybody says. That final boss in Wario Land 3 is creepy. It's the laughter that gets me, you know? It's that laughter. The laughter is the part that gets me. Not a big fan of the laughter. Just not. Booyah. Alright. Swim as fast as we can. Those fishes can only be killed from their underbelly. You cannot kill them head on, so don't think that you can. If you think you can, well, stop. See, this is the kind of game that people end up liking. They like this type of thing. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong. The WarioWare games are really good because of what they do. It basically ends up literally giving the reason for Wario to continue. Mind you, I don't hear anything else about any of the WarioWare games aside from the fact that they're very kooky, but that's it. Alright, now this segment here, you need to go ahead and use these caterpillars to... You need to use the calipers to go and hit the flower to be able to actually let it, until it wilts. The calipers will die when you do this, though, so be warned by that. There's one more. Come here, you. I need to use you as a wonderful thing. You kind of have no choice but to do that, because if you don't, then, well, you're just gonna say this now. You ain't getting. I'm just gonna kill you. Okay, wait, hold on. Can I really jump up there? I probably can't. Well, I want to jump up there if the stinking... No, I can't. How do I get up there, I wonder? Oh, I know how to get up there. Actually requires me to get stung, which I won't be able to. Oh, yes I will. For right here. Sting me! Thank you. You have done well, bee. And now, I shall fly. You know, there's one sound I do miss, is that very unique sound that Wario Land 2 made when you are a puffed up Wario. Also, yeah, you guys probably have noticed, don't bother killing the enemies that give you power-ups. It's not really recommended. They don't give you anything for killing them. They're essentially just enemies that just respawn and just keep on moving. They're not supposed to be used as coin hoarding, which makes sense, to be honest. Alright, now I need to be fed. Thank you. Because I am missing a piece. Well, actually, no, I'm not missing a piece. I think the last piece should be... Yeah, the last piece should be on... Oh, for a minute, I thought I pressed gave up. I was going to be pissed. Anyways, for this segment here, just got to go ahead and continuously keep hitting him on the Okay, first off, if you're going to do that, be sure to actually hit him on the other side. I hate this. Go. Thank you. Now I'm going to grab you. No, don't be falling, man. I'm gonna need you. Look, man. Look, this is not my fault. To be able to drop him, be sure to duck so that you can just drop him so you don't have to throw him. Because trust me, it is pretty annoying that, you know, you have to... The other reason is because since I'm not playing this on the Game Boy Advance, the D-pad for this controller sucks. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it's just not good. Now, you don't need those monkey mans to go ahead and give you some... Okay, well, never mind. Looks like I'm going to get it anyways. Woo! Booyah! I would like to say that they shortened that, unlike in the original, where they probably didn't shorten it at all, but, who knows. Anyways, time to get out of here. No, you bees. I do not want to deal with you now. I must get... Okay, I didn't even bother. I just stopped. Alright. Let's get ourselves out here. Let's get Keezer, and let's jump over that. Now, let's go over here, because apparently I'm interested in nothing. Did I get the CD? Yes, I did. Okay, for a minute, I thought I did not get the CD. I thought I forgot the CD. Grab this. Get that coin. Kill that. Goo that. Bada booshki. There we go. If I may ask, what is the point of this? Ah, that's right. You need to puff me up one last time, so I can be able to get something fantastic. I don't know what I'm getting that's fantastic, but hey, I got enough time. See, like I said, you can't even do this in hard mode. Well, you probably can if you're quick enough, if you end up knowing the insides and outs of what you're supposed to do. Wow, I completely missed those. Okay, whatever. Anyways, hopefully that's good enough in terms of the game's desire of coinage. It probably isn't, but who cares? What are you gonna do? Let's get out of here. Anyways, and with that, that is the end of this episode of Wario Land 4. 24 minutes, I will say, is a very nice score. And our results are a golden crown. Good. We're making great... Let's see how long this lasts. It probably won't even last that long. Next level will probably be guaranteed me failure. Anyways, guys, in the next episode of Wario Land 4, we'll be continuing on the Emerald Passage. CCX, shall we see you when we start exploring the Mystic Lake? It actually sports the most favorable music in the game. CCX over and out. Laters.